Hey everyone, Jaeden here, and yes, we're actually dropping an episode. I know it's been a minute, but we've got updates on both the DC universe and this podcast. So let's jump right in. Starting with a little James Gunn news that's got the whole internet buzzing. So James Gunn just sat down with Variety recently and mentioned that his favorite DC project hasn't even been announced yet. Seriously, it's not on the slate, not teased, nothing. Apparently, it's a TV series he pitched when he first joined DC Studios, but he held it back because the concept is too easy to rip off. Meaning he thinks that the idea is so good another studio could swipe it and run with it before DC even gets cameras rolling. And honestly, if Gunn's protecting it that hard, it's probably something wild and original, maybe even like Detective Jump. In my personal opinion, I feel as though that we have a lot of things to look forward with the DCU universe and everything that's going on right now. We started off with Creature Commandos, and Creature Commandos was really good and had the comic book fans raving. When I went to New York Comic Con earlier in the year, they were doing a panel on it, and they really wanted to take the direction somewhere that was fresh and inviting and had a lot of character. In my personal opinion, watching the episodes, I felt as though that they did a really good job portraying a lot of the different monsters and Waller, especially Waller, and a lot of other characters that really just kind of took the series to a whole different direction. Even adding in Clayface, which I wasn't expecting that like at all. Speaking of that, we have a lot of things to look forward to actually relatively soon. I'm recording this on the 9th of July, so in 2 days, Superman comes out. Peacemaker Season 2 drops this August. Lanterns wraps filming in 2026. And Supergirl is coming June 26, 2026. Going back to Clayface, there's going to be a full movie on the iconic shapeshifter, starring Robert Pattinson as Batman. Now, in his last movie, his first Batman film when he was tackling the Riddler was really, really good. And I was not expecting to have that type of Batman be portrayed in that way. I do feel as though that they need to start adding a Robin towards these Batman movies, and I feel as though they might lean in that direction. They kicked off Robert Pattinson's Batman really well by giving him the first villain like that we've seen him fight be the Riddler. Was a really interesting take. I thought they would do something like with the Joker or the Penguin, but they chose the Riddler, and then we wound up seeing the Penguin in the movie anyways, so it just kind of felt very natural in my opinion. Pattinson also starred in Mickey 17 and gave one of the weirdest, coolest performances we've seen this year. So if he's bringing the same energy to a horror-style Clayface story, I'm all in for it. When Gunn and Peter Safran took over the DCU back in 2022, fans were hoping for a full reboot, not just new faces, but a solid timeline and universe that doesn't hit reset every few years. And now, it's finally starting to look like we're getting just what we asked for. But either way, it feels like the DCU is moving with intentions now, and that's a win for us. They were leading graphic novels for a hot minute, dropping new things like Absolute Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, that took a really different take on how the characters go and how they're portrayed in certain lights. And we could be completely honest and transparent that this Absolute Batman is absolutely insane. No gadgets that much, no wealth. He just is what we would expect Batman to be if he had no money. And let's be honest, that is a refreshing take, because now all the feats that he does, we can say for certain that he's doing it off the mud. Like, he's not doing it like off of anything like crazy because he has a billionaire and he has all this tech and power and whatnot. Like, no, like he's just living with his mom, just running around the city doing whatever he can do. It's really funny. But now the comeback plan for the Poporium. Let's talk about it. Let's sit down for a second and really delve deep into what's been going on with the Poporium. And yeah, we've had our fair shares of random breaks, uploads here and there, a little where'd they go energy, but that's changing. Starting next month, Poporium is locking into a real schedule. New episodes every Sunday. It'll be consistent, predictable, and hopefully something you actually look forward to hitting your feed. If things get hectic, like finals, work, or let's be honest, another surprise DC casting, I'm still gonna drop a mini episode just every now and then to keep y'all guys in the loop. Also, I want to hear your theories on Gunn's mystery project, what DC characters deserve their moment. You can message us down below in the comments. We're also on Blue Sky now. And I do want to tease something later on down the line once I get things more rolling with that. But as things go, this is now the solid plan for the Poporium moving forward. I really do hope that what I want this podcast to be will envision that in my work and the things that we're going to be doing moving forward. Now, getting back into a few other things as far as the DCU, I did want to sit down and talk about the Superman glasses twist that was discussed a decent while back. James Gunn explained and expressed that he wanted to really tap into the whole identity thing with Superman wearing his glasses and him taking them off. And here's a fun detail from the Game Raider article that I read. Gunn's giving a nod to a weird 1970s comic book twist that explains why nobody recognizes Clark Kent. The glasses are actually hypno-glasses. According to Gunn, in the comic, Clark glasses were low-level hypnosis. When he wears them and people generally see Clark Kent, not Superman, it's been mostly forgotten about, but Gunn confirmed it's canon, so expect him to lean into that into the movie, and no more suspension of disbelief necessarily. So like, I find that to be cool actually, because it and like in my mind, like when I was like little and I was watching like Superman movies and whatnot, I was like, why the hell, like there's no way they don't understand that that's Superman because he put glasses on. But I did some digging after I read that little panel, that little script in the article. I was genuinely surprised. It actually is a real thing. It's actually canon. So hopefully they do lean into that, because that would be god tier level gaslighting for like Clark to just put his glasses on and they go, oh man, where's Superman? Like, where's Superman at? That would be actually hilarious. And that's it for today. We've got a solid direction for the DCU. Robert Pattinson stepping into the weird again, and the podcast is finally getting it together. Thanks for sticking with me. Hit follow and subscribe. Share the episode if you'd like to. And please leave any theories that you have down in the comment section below. Hope to see you again next Sunday.